Hey, and welcome back to episode 2 of the Kind of Weird Show, introducing Nicholas Millen, better known as Nick Millen. So, Nick, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
I have no idea. I'm usually camera shy.
All right, so okay, you're camera shy. That's fine. How about all right, so what's your hobbies?
I like playing video games. I like music. I like watching anime.
All right, that's your hobbies. All
I
right.
like reading books.
Is there any kind of like books, anime? What kind of video games do you like?
I like fighting. I like first-person shooters, fighting games, and survival horror games. I do like strategy games.
All right.
Sometimes.
What kind of books do you like?
It's been so long since I read a book. I'd say like suspense novels, horror, suspense, thriller novels.
Horror, suspense, thriller novels. All right. So you said movies too, right?
No, not.
Okay.
Well, the only movies I would watch are like horror or kaiju movies.
Gotcha. Horror and kaiju movies. All right. So on like your average day, what would you do? Well, what's like your routine?
I would wake up, go downstairs, go to the bathroom, take a piss and or shit, get out, then walk out, probably feed my cat, go back upstairs, and then either go back to sleep or start playing a game of whatever I'm in the mood for.
All right. So I got a couple of other quick questions. All right. So, what did you think about Casey, not the Vampire Slayer, the Wolverine Slayer? Not the what the hell I say Wolverine for? I mean the Werewolf Slayer.
I didn't know werewolves can get crabs.
You didn't realize? I didn't realize that either. So would you say that he's a wealth of knowledge, or what would you say that he is on werewolves? Or like when you listen to his bit, what would you say? Would you say you learned anything?
That Casey has more hobbies than sneaking to the zoo at night.
Oh, so you're saying he's using it as a front
Yes.
to get into the zoos at night so that he can not vampire, I keep on saying vampire, werewolf hunt them, spotted dogs, painted dogs, and the hyenas, and, anything that's got 4 legs.
I was going to mention our little inside joke with Casey, but...
Well, I think the internet might want to learn that one later.
Yeah, let's
Well, that'll be episode 10.
let's talk about anime.
All right. So what kind of animes do you like?
I usually like the ones that have good story, good interesting stories. I'm just saying right off the bat, I don't like much of the Shonen Jump animes. I mean, the closest one I like is Fist of the North Star.
All right.
That's because it's more mature. But overall, I like animes with storylines that are interesting, like storylines that I can get into.
All right. So if you had to make like a top 5 list of animes, what would be amongst your top 5? You can add.
Oh, and speaking about, I'm sorry to interrupt, but my favorite genre is kind of like suspense, horror suspense.
Gotcha. So much like your books, you like reading and watching similar things.
Drama, yeah. As for top 5 anime, from 1 to 5, I would say first 3 are The Future Diary. That's my favorite. Gangsta. That one's also good.
All right.
Very good.
So number 1 and number 2?
Number 1 is Future Diary.
Future Diary. So you're going to say them in the listed order from 1 to 5, 1 descending down to 5?
Yeah.
All right.
The first is Future Diary. The first would be The Future Diary, which I absolutely love it. It has probably the most convoluted storyline of an anime/manga series I've ever read. And plus it pretty much introduces us to the closest thing to a yandere there is.
Oh, okay.
Number 2 would be Gangsta, just because the story writing is just good, very good.
All right.
Like, very, very good. Like, it's not like the typical anime, in a way.
Mm-hmm.
And plus, the opening theme is good, like the Future Diaries. And overall, the story and the characters are just great.
All right.
Number 3 would have to be the Devil May Cry anime series,
Gotcha. All right.
because I already like Devil May Cry's storyline.
Gotcha.
It's very great, very good, based off of some of the things. Some of the themes are demonic, but they're in a way that it's damn it.
Go on.
Let me start over. The storyline of Devil May Cry is great in my opinion. I mean, it's basically what if a demon fights other demons for the good of the world, and plus I've already played.
Oh, you've played the games?
I've played the games. I've played halfway through. I think I've gotten at least halfway through the original Devil May Cry. I only played the beginning of Devil May Cry 2 and Devil May Cry 3. I didn't play Devil May Cry 4 or 5 as of this recording.
Gotcha.
And I have played a demo of that DMC game.
All right. So, well, what's your 4th favorite then?
I'd have to say Rising of the Shield Hero, because it has a very, very interesting storyline. Like, it's almost like Gangsta, except it's kind of like Gangsta in a way, but except that the main hero isn't morally duplicitous. The main character is a good guy, and it's a take on
Shit, my bad.
it's a very interesting take on the concept of becoming a hero.
Gotcha.
Like having to fight your way through insurmountable odds, and becoming a hero by doing not so heroic things. And plus it's about a shield hero, which shields as a weapon alone are pretty much underrated. The other shield hero I know of is Captain America, and yeah.
All right.
Number five is confusing. Maybe Zombieland Saga,
All right.
just because it was
overall pretty kind of funny.
it was funny. The animation, storyline, and aesthetics were good. The story was off the walls. It just was very unique, and it followed the basis of its the basis of its storyline very well.
Gotcha. All right, so
and plus, little trivia note: the voice actor for the main character of Zombieland Saga also voices in the Future Diary English dub.
gotcha. All right.
But yeah, those are my top 5 favorite animes.
All right, so Nick, let's wrap this up with one last real quick question. So, if you would have to give any last final statements or thoughts, what would they be?
Wait a minute. How much power is on your phone? Just asking.
I don't know. I can't tell right now. It's like 63, I think, last time.
Let's just go through my favorite games really quick.
Okay.
Like favorite games, favorite songs.
Now, pay no attention to the werewolf. Oh shit. Where's Casey when you need him? He's never. Here, don't worry about it. Casey, this werewolf slayer will be here soon.
Okay, my favorite games, top 5 from 1 to 5. My favorite game of all time has to be Godzilla Save the Earth.
Gotcha.
Probably the best content probably the best. It had a understandable storyline, a whole lot of content to explore, a good roster, great gameplay, great graphics. Like I said, the roster was very good sized. Number 2, I didn't think this one through. I think number 2 would be like Resident Evil 5. The storyline was while confusing, very well done. I mean, it had that hint of nostalgia in it. It was a fucking shame they killed Wesker off, but then again, they had to in order to continue the storyline. The graphics were decent. The weapon selection was okay. Didn't have a whole lot of modes though. It only had the main story, the 2 DLCs, and the Mercenaries. The Mercenaries was good, but I have to say that 6 was better gameplay wise when it comes to Mercenaries. But yeah, number 3. I'm sorry. I just have to think.
Oh, it's okay. It's all right.
Think all of this on the fly.
What the fuck? We're being attacked by the werewolf. He's throwing shit. Oh, good. He fell in the weird dog shit. So we're going on to number 4, or are we going on to number 3 now? I'm sorry.
Number 3...
losing track because of werewolves being so damn distractive.
Number 3 would have to be... Shit, I'm running out of... Number 3 would have to be Smash Bros. Ultimate, just because...
It's got the largest roster.
The large roster had very... had very great quality of a very the large roster size, the quality of the large roster, the gameplay improvements made it much more faster to play. The graphics are great. The story mode was actually not that bad. I mean, it didn't have as much cutscenes in length as the Subspace Emissary. in Brawl, but they're still great. I mean, we get to play as Solid Snake for the first time in years.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, even though he isn't my best character, but yeah, Smash Brothers Ultimate was great. 4 would have to be like 4 would have to be a tie between Call of Duty Black Ops 3 and 4 because only the zombies modes of those games.
I'm listening.
Hold on.
There's a werewolf trying to barge in on us. I think I settled him down for a little bit. Oh, he still wants to play. And you kick the chairs.
Okay, I don't want your phone to run out of power.
No, it's alright.
Okay, 4 is a tie between Call of Duty Black Ops 3 and 4, and I'm only counting the zombies modes.
Okay, so zombie.
Because the zombies modes are the main reason why I play those 2 games. 3. Black Ops 3 Zombies was great. Lots of map diversity after Chronicles came out. Great graphics. Gameplay was toned down easier. Well, not that easier, but some maps were made easier with the new features. Chronicles maps. The normal maps. Some of the maps were hard. So
it's alright, Nick. It's alright. Just take your time.
All the maps in Black Ops 3 that were released in Black Ops 3 DLC season were great, but still had their issues. The Giant was probably the best launch map, best one out of the main lifetime maps. Chronicles pretty much saved the game after the Revelations ending. The zombie AI was broken in a way where they ran too fast on certain maps and made those harder. And then Black Ops 4 changed the things and changed the gameplay systems so that it would be easier for the more casual players. However, the maps were the fuck was that? What the fuck?
Oh, you can't get out of here.
What the?
I know. Okay. Nick, do you have any final statements to say real quick?
Okay.
Just final statements right now.
Black Ops 4 was easier, but still suffered from the same enemy problems as Black Ops 3. Number 5.
Was it the other Black Ops since it was time? Jesus. Shit. Oh, Lord. Everything went to shit real quick.
That's what I'm trying to, to figure
Since everything's hitting the fan real quick, Nick, what's the final statement for you?
I don't even fucking know.
Oh, Mario, attacking me! Casey, help!